Have you been playing any of the Romans? Oh, here we go. We got into the game. Thank goodness. Here we go. New map. Connected rivers. We have Alundra versus Hive HQ. Both players start with their town center backed up against the wall and a river encircling their base. We always have room for more players, especially yourself. Okay, interesting choice here. Niqui going for gold. Maybe he thought this was storehouse was closer to the wood, but Alundra going for a barracks, a fast barracks. Not a bad choice. If I am correct, no, I am not correct. I thought that the North stocks were 200 wood, but they are not. Only 150. So food is being gathered by these villagers. How fast? Fish gathering rate is slightly faster than berries, but the same rate as herdables. So not too bad. And there's 3,000 fish in these spots here. And wolves. Both players going for an early barracks. I wonder, did Niqui spot this? Or is he just doing this of his own volition? He is doing it of his own volition. Very interesting. Huh. Alright, so both players opening with a barracks. Maybe they feel the need to establish map control before getting on the water. And Alundra's pushing up. He's a very, very scary Spearman Rush player. But the barracks should be up for Niqui, and this really close gathering and of the fish allows him to have enough food for both spearmen and villager production. I say that as he queues up a second villager. But Alundra instead decided to go for Niqui stone? Question mark? Why is Niqui gathering stone? Alundra's going for wood, lots of wood. He's got a house already. Alundra's gathering up his forces here. Niqui has one spearman. Getting a long house, and it looks like, yeah, this storehouse was just a bit too far away from the wood line to be very effective. And here come the spearmen with some really nice heroic Norse weaponry. Niqui can't take this fight, needs to back off, and he does. Needs to be smart about his microing, and this house is here, right? So the Norse player, that's one of their key advantages. Oh, really good micro by Alundra. And Niqui's trying to take out this hurt spearman, but his spearman's going to go down in the meantime. Docks going up. First docks of the game by Niqui. He should be able to hold this, especially with defender's advantage. And the TC fire. I think Alundra wasn't paying attention right now, and is going to get some good pot shots off with that TC. Going to go for some villagers, but he can easily garrison in the house. Should not be losing this villager, and decides to run back to his TC. Maybe not the best choice. I actually think he doesn't have click drag military or easy drag military. Alright, let's check back in Alundra's base here. No docks yet, so Niqui is taking that advantage. Alundra getting up to 300 wood. Maybe he's focusing too much attention here on the raid and not enough back in his base. But let's see. Should be able to get up a ziggurat anytime now. There it is. Plops it down. A lot of hurt spearmen here. Misrallying by Alundra. So Niqui is going to be able to pick this off quite easily. And that is a very expensive spearman dead. 30 food, 30 gold. And he's going to need that gold when he gets to the second age. Just needs to start pumping out some biremes, I believe. But we will see. Alundra's very hurt spearmen are falling back. They should both be getting to the second age at roughly the same time. And let's see what Alundra does with this. Gets to the second age and he decides to go for archery range instead of a barracks. Or instead of a stables or a dock. Equal number of spearmen, 9 to the 7. But Alundra spearmen were a bit more hurt. I say that, but the micro from Alundra is really strong. Merchant transport being queued up by accident by Niqui, I'm sure. That's a big mistake. Let's hope he realizes it. Or else that's 150 wood that could have definitely been used by a longship. And oh, he's going to be kicking himself. That could have been a way for him to take the initiative in this game. Oh, and I think he just destroyed it. Yeah, he just destroyed his merchant transport. I wouldn't destroy it. It although it doesn't seem like it, it can actually do damage. It can do like 8 damage a second or 9 damage a second. So don't destroy it. That being said, he is housed, so he's using that one pop to get another throwing axeman, which is going to be necessary and extremely effective against these shield bearers of Alundra. Still no docks on a map that should be absolutely dominated by docks play. Yeah, I shouldn't be running back. This is another miscue by Alundra here. Yeah, now he's rallying to this part of the map. Niqui needs some longships, but there he goes. He's getting it up now. And if he can take the fights close to the river with the longships there, that's going to be what's going to be turning this game around. Let's see the villager count, 27 to the 21. Yes, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ox carts, so it's not as bad as it seems. Okay, Niqui pushing out with this longship. Is going to see some of these units. Oh, he's going to come back and take a pot shot, I think. I hope. He does. Knocks one out. And this is the cue for Alundra. It should be the cue for Alundra to start making some longships of his own or some biremes of his own. But 2 longships coming out for Niqui. 10 speed. He can garrison these units in the longships and push them out. That could be really devastating, actually. Like, this could be some really high level play. In future games, like with Norse, you garrison in. Here we go, 10 speed. He's essentially rushing his opponent's bases on ships here. Just needs to make sure to keep making units. Here we go. The ships come. The Norse, the Vikings have come on your shore. They are storming your gates. Oh, the flavor is so good. You built your civilization like near the river for quick access to fish and food, and because of that, the Norse are coming, and they smell blood in the water, and oh, this is great. Great flavor, yeah, for sure. And oh, these are some squishy units here by Alundra. Still no docks in sight. He's trying to play his like anti-dock strategy here. Niqui getting up another longship, but not spending his units as wisely as he could have otherwise. Garrisoning his units, and then he's going to retreat. That's awesome. Getting up a second barracks. Necessary, definitely necessary. I got up a second town center before Alundra. I was wondering where that pop was coming from. Alundra, in the meantime, getting up his own second town center. A bit more delayed than Nikki, who can actually go to H3, get up another talent center. Alundra decided to go for stables, some gardens, one garden. So 1-1-1 and a second town center. No docks. Three longships. Such a powerful army, and Alundra is essentially spitting in the face of Nikki right now. He's like, I'm going to put my town center on the water, on the shores of the water, knowing you have two longships ready, which have been healed or repaired by the villagers. So excellent micro here by Nikki, who's now he's spending his resources really wisely. But here comes the army of Alundra, walking on water. Going to be going into these 4 longships, doing 50 pierce DPS each, and having an area damage of 1. Here we go. This is Nikki should smell blood. Oh, run, Alundra, run from the shores. Oh, and he just pops out all of his units. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like this fight's going the way he intended it to go. Needed to make sure to get all of his longships in the fight here. 750. Yo, Hunter, good to see you. This is a cool map. This is a really cool map. But yeah, Nikki just needs to make sure to continue to make lots and lots of actual land army, because that's what's going to win him the fights at the end of the day. Longships are great, but they don't do much damage against these buildings. And yeah, microing his ships a little bit better. They deal that's a lie. They don't deal friendly damage. That's impossible. Yeah. Don't try to trick me here. Don't try to take me in game video. They definitely don't do friendly damage. One thing I will say is, doesn't seem to be, other than these 3 fishing spots, doesn't seem like there's any more fish along the river. So there really isn't an economic advantage for you going for like and taking the water, other than protecting your base that's along the water. Interesting choice here by Alundra to go for the melee infantry armor instead of the pierce armor. They can actually do friendly damage? Are you serious? How could they do friendly damage? I thought there's friendly fire in this game? Wow, okay. Didn't know that. The Lancer is going to be absolutely crushed. I think, yeah, this is like a really good position for Nikki to be in. He just essentially should be able to take out this town center for free if he focus fires it. And he has all 4 of his longships at the back here to protect. Oh, he's still targeting the TC with his longships. Oh, this is horrible. He needs to stop. Yeah, he needs to move his longships away. Oh, really good guard towers here by Alundra, but his villagers are going to die for it, I think. I hope. And boom, there goes the naval forces. There goes the naval forces of Nikki. They're going to be lost to the river. And yeah, the seems like Lancers are doing their work. Nikki switching to Spearmen. Doesn't want to have that happen again, but now he's down 50 pop. This should be the death blow. Alundra spitting in the face, not getting any shielders, and still taking that fight. And Nikki saying GG. Saying he wrong clicked. But yeah, that's a really great game. Surprising that Alundra was able to take it. The first official game on first official game on this new map, Connected Rivers. Make sure to play it in your next arena game. This is actually a really, really interesting map. Can't wait to see it in high level games. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay. Now let's get the tiny tournament started. I'm excited for this. This is what you've all been waiting for, the tiny tournament.